zone
Oh,
are you in?
EST.
I'll just let you know I got 100% win rate in court cases, so don't worry.
What? I didn't hear you.
I said I got 100% win rate in court, dude. I'm about to destroy Monika with this evidence.
I have a 0% win rate because I've never been to court.
No, I haven't either.
It starts at 0%.
Shh.
okay, I'm live.
Because 0
Wait, I need
divided
like
by
some
0
Judge
is
Judy
0.
music.
No, not Judge Judy. You gotta go with Phoenix Wright. Come in.
I'm reading myself.
I am here.
I legit have this kind of set up pretty lit on Twitch right now.
It's pretty great.
I'm sorry, I can't see or not.
Did he say I got framed?
What the hell was that?
There's lit. It's Glitz. It's Glitz screaming free Monika in chat too. Hi Monika. Wait, Monika, you should look at the stream right now.
Where is it? Is it your
It's
stream?
my stream. It's my stream.
Alright.
Wait, I need to go in streamer mode. Fuck. Wait. Twit. Ah. Fuck. Where is it? Wait, where's the button for streamer mode? Enable streamer mode.
Oh, there goes Discord.
Are you
Okay,
guys ready
that's
to do your presentation here?
I've got my evidence prepared.
Who is my bailiff?
I don't
I
know
guess
what
that would
that
be
means.
me.
Okay.
I got some like intense ass anime music playing right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, a brief
Yes,
has been
court.
submitted by the prosecution.
I don't know if Monika has his.
I was working. Wait, am I allowed to disagree with that right now or no?
There we go.
Well, those are. It looks like those are the charges, and we'll talk about what the charges are. If you have a statement that you would like to post first, then we'll do that. Gotcha. There you go.
So Monica's claim is that that's wrong. It's just wrong.
Yep, it's all lies.
Alright.
Well,
Oh,
the
don't forget to show the stream that.
the prosecution has the burden of proof.
Are we ready to
let me
start?
Save this image on my desktop.
Okay, so we'll get started. Do we have everybody here that we need to have here?
Ethan's not in here.
Okay.
Loki,
Well-
you can drag the image into your Streamlabs to
Yeah,
show
that's
the
what I'm
stream.
doing right now.
Okay.
Where's the save? Save on my desktop.
Where is Ethan?
I don't know. Wasn't who else is in here? Ray? I don't know if she's supposed to be here.
They have I think they have a match right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm capturing my screen so I can get the Discord overlay in there.
I'd also like to propose a leader to the Torb community. I recommend Ethan.
I disagree with that. He seems to abuse his power quite a lot.
Me and
How about
Brother
these?
Landis are the ones that originally started this, I believe.
Yes, but it seems you guys can't be trusted.
We can be trusted. I think that as someone in question of their membership to this
say-
community, you should
You
not
say
be
Ethan
proposing
abuses.
leaders at
You
this
say
time.
you say Ethan abuses his powers, but it seems you are abusing your powers as well.
We're not abusing your powers. We're calling you under question. Ethan just straight up removed my role without any court movement.
Yeah.
We cannot
See,
do Wholesome.
We're
I
giving
feel
you
just
your
fine.
right to a fair trial, right?
All right,
Okay.
fair trial.
Alright,
There's
well,
no power being abused.
We'll get started here. So since my bailiff is not doing his job,
I honestly don't even know what to do.
as the judge here, I will call to order the case here today, dated 2019. Actually, it's the other way around. The prosecution has this incorrect. It's the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community versus the defendant Monika. The charges by the committee have been outlined as, and I'll start with the facts here, and then we can go into what the issues are, as well as what the standard of proof will be. Keep in mind that the prosecution, represented by Landis in this case, has the burden of proof to demonstrate that Monika did not did not abide by the rules and basically broke the rules, and his membership is in question. The defense, Monika has asserted the liar pants on fire defense, and and we will hear what the rebuttal will be from Monika as well too. I'm reading the case as presented by the prosecution. The Wholesome Torbjorn gang community was founded in 2019 by 5280's finest Torbjorn enthusiasts. As per the naming of this community, its foundations lies in the wholesomeness of the members. On the night of April 20th, 2019, an Overwatch account under the name of Monika was placed into a competitive game of Overwatch against Landis, Flopping Up, and Keystone, former members of the Orange Squeezers team, I may add. During this game, the player in question abused a known Torbjorn turret exploit in the map of Volskaya Industries. Following this match, Monika's membership in the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community was put to a vote. So a vote was called. Monika won the vote to keep his membership in the community, but evidence of the vote manipulation quickly surfaced. At 11:57 p.m., I'm assuming, on April 20th, 2019, Discord user Bovine revealed that Monika threatened to withhold coaching of the blue team, the 5280's blue team, if they did not vote favorably for him. Is this the correct statement of facts, prosecution?
Yes.
Landis? Okay. Monika, as the defendant, do you disagree with the facts as presented?
Yes, I would like to disagree with the withholding coaching from blue team.
Okay. So we'll get to that, and you'll have to present evidence of otherwise. Okay, so the prosecution has presented their case of being these three particular issues. Is map abuse with the Torbjorn turret a wholesome act on the community? 2, should the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community be required to welcome all members regardless of their wholesomeness? 3, is showing other bugs to abuse Wholesome if you yourself do not perform the abuse? So those are the issues presented by the prosecution. The standards of the Wholesome Torbjorn gang has been presented to me. A bailiff, if you would present them on your stream, that would be appreciated.
Presented.
Okay, I will just summarize quickly. The rules or the standards of the Wholesome Torb gang community only has 4 rules. They've been presented by the bailiff. Is there any disagreement between the prosecution and the defense on what these rules are?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, the defense. Monika,
Yes. Sorry.
do you have any disagreement with the rules as presented?
No.
Okay, so the standards that, so we both agree that these are the appropriate standards, and we will proceed into an oral argument as whether these standards have been breached by the alleged actions by Monika. So prosecution, Landis, you're representing the Wholesome Torb gang community as a whole. Please proceed with your opening statement.
Okay. Thank you, fellow members of the Overwatch community, for gathering today for Monika's trial. Today we've gathered to have evidence presented about a fellow member's conduct and actions in this community. This is a man that thinks he can disregard his fellow Torbjorns but still be upheld as a wholesome member of the community. Today you'll be presented with evidence proving his unwholesomeness. You may hear him claim that his sister played for him and these were not his actions, but I ask you this. Would you let a man willing to teach his own family how to be unwholesome represent a wholesome group of fellow Torbjorns? My answer to that question is no.
Okay, is that the end of your opening statement?
That's the end of my statement, yes.
Okay. The defense has the ability to make a rebuttal opening statement if they would choose to.
Yes. I would like to say, yes, I have not played Overwatch in 1 week exactly. And I gave my sister to my account, and that was not me playing. You cannot judge a man who did not play. You can't judge me for what my sister did. That's my point.
Okay. Any
However,
other?
you did show the spot to your sister, knowing that she would probably use it.
Max, we'll get to the presentation of evidence here in a moment. Usually, in this instance, the prosecution gets a rebuttal to the opening. Is there anything else that you'd like to add, Mr. Prosecutor?
No.
Okay, then we will proceed right into the presentation of evidence. Prosecution, as I mentioned at the very beginning, it is your responsibility to demonstrate that these rules, these standards or conducts were violated. You have presented several issues, and you'll have to demonstrate why those are issues and what rules were violated. You may proceed by either presenting evidence or calling your first witness.
Okay. We're gonna start with some evidence.
Evidence can be put into the 5280 Esports Lounge, and it will be presented by our bailiff onto the stream.
Okay. 1 second, let me grab it. What's this? Oh, no. I have that for later, Monika. Okay, or not Monika, Mac. So I'm going to start with this screenshot just for a little bit of background behind this upcoming Twitch clip, just to show that Monika is the player in this game.
Okay.
And then I have a Twitch clip showing his Torbjorn turret shooting through a wall on Volskaya Industries point A attack.
Okay. So, bailiff, if you would present these two pieces of evidence onto the stream.
You could,
Okay.
if you skip to probably about 12 seconds into the clip would be best timing.
Okay, here's the Twitch clip or Twitch screenshot. You said 12 seconds. I wasn't expecting Twitch clips, okay? You said how far into?
It's a pretty bad spot.
Let's go.
Question for the prosecution: will Loki's lack of ability
Here's
to
Twitch clip.
We're going
Can you
left.
just drag it into
Yeah.
the Streamlabs?
Why?
You,
If we push
No,
right,
I'm
doesn't, can't the
straight.
turret not?
I said the turret can't shoot
I've never
if you
done
push
a
left. The turret
Twitch
has
clip
no
before.
LOS of point.
Oh, I see it.
No LOS. So, as we can see on the stream, there is a turret shooting directly through a wall on the map. Clearly, this is an unintended portion. Like, this is unintended behavior on Blizzard's behalf in the game. and by definition should be labeled as bug abuse, which is something that, as the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community, we do not stand up for bug abuse in Overwatch.
Okay. Are there any other bits of evidence that the prosecution would like to present?
Yeah, do we just share it all right now?
Yeah, you can present your case. Try to present your case as best as you can based off of evidence. Call your witnesses, and then we'll turn it over to the defense to do a rebuttal. Or actually, when you do the examination of your witness, they can cross-examine your witness as well too, and then the defense will have a chance to counter the prosecution's argument if they feel that there's something that needs to be countered. Okay. So the next piece of evidence, it looks like two little screen clips. 3.
Yeah, we have some. We're sharing some screenshots of things Monika has said. So these 3 screenshots were from last night. The first being Monika justifying the Torbjorn location, saying that it's a feature of the game. The next screenshot showing Monika ensuring that Bovine had voted favorably for him, and Bovine openly stating that yes, he did vote, or you wouldn't coach Blue anymore, is what he said. And then we have a quote from Monika asking for the VOD to be deleted so that evidence of his actions would not be found.
Okay.
Following this, we also have some screenshots from past acts of unwholesomeness, where he actually had lashed out at other members of the Wholesome Torb gang community, and shared things such as the earth is flat. He actually, as you can see, pushed one member to tears with his toxicity, and quote, "I'd rather be on Elite Torb Discord server than the Wholesome community." So he has previously stated that he does not care for the community. And also claimed that the earth is flat and that the black hole pictures were not real. I think I missed one screenshot.
I just like to say, the defense, you can object to any of this evidence if you believe that this is unfounded, or other objections to evidence at any time, and I will rule on your objection.
All right, I object this. This has nothing to do with the case.
Okay. I will rule on your objection. I'll say that Earth is flat, get over it. That piece of evidence is thrown out.
Okay.
So are you objecting on this piece of evidence being currently demonstrated right now, the defendant as well to you, or?
Yes. This has nothing to do with the Torb case we are discussing.
You're objecting the basis of relevancy.
Mm-hmm. This should be all about the Torb gameplay.
Okay, so the court has noted that the evidence presented by the prosecution, that it relates to the Earth being flat and get over it, and I believe this other clip that says about it's fake, I'm here to save you clip, that those will be put out of evidence and not considered in the court's determination of whether there's been a violation or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Prosecution, you can continue. Or is there any more evidence or any other witnesses that you'd like to call?
That's the rest of our evidence. We were planning on bringing Bovine in, but he is currently unavailable. So.
Okay. Are there any other witnesses that need to be called?
Not from us.
Okay. All right. So does the prosecution, do you believe that you've presented your case, and do you rest your case, or again, because the standards have been presented here above, can you link the rules to the issues that you've raised?
Yes. So I believe that the rule that has been most thoroughly broken through these actions has to be Rule 4, not engaging in toxic, exploitive, or otherwise unwholesome acts in their Torbjorn gameplay. I think this is a very clear violation of that, in that they not only broke our own rule, but as well broke Blizzard's terms of service in their gameplay. Now, they may claim that this was not them playing, but I believe that we should hold their own actions that they have coached people into, as well as actions that they allow to take place on their own account. We should hold them accountable for those actions.
Okay. Anything else to add?
No.
Okay. So the prosecution rests its case.
Yes.
Okay. The defense, Monika, do you believe that the prosecution has met its standard of proof, and if so, do you have any evidence to refute such a case?
I didn't bring much evidence with me, but I would like to talk about the case. Okay, I have not played Overwatch in a week because I'm taking a break from it. So I gave my account to my sister, and she was playing on my account because I don't really care about the game anymore. And she called me in the room because there was people talking about me. I came in the room, my room, and I saw Floppy and two other people were playing in a trio, asking me to go Torb. I didn't play the game because I haven't played in a week, and I'm washed up, so I just let my sister do it and let her play. My sister stomped them the first 2 points, and on defense, I told her about a turret spot that Fuey 500 does. And if you don't know who Fuey 500 is, he's basically the best Torb, one of the best Torbs. He's been doing it on stream and has not been banned. And I also look up to him as a leader. I believe they are mad because they got beat by my sister.
Okay. Anything else to add to present your case? Do you have any corroborating evidence to demonstrate that it was your sister as opposed to you?
I don't, but also I'd like to label those 4 rules for the Wholesome Torb community. Those were written at last minute, and those did not represent us before this case.
Okay. Well, did you not agree that that those rules were weren't those rules stipulated to you at the beginning of this case?
At the beginning of this case, but the crime, I guess I'll just call it, was committed yesterday.
So you're saying the rules were not in effect when the actual alleged crime was committed?
Yes, and I'll just call it the glitch spot. I guess I'll call it that. The spot is not a glitch, or it's not bug abuse. It's more of a feature for Torb.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other? Do you have any witnesses that you'd like to call? Any other evidence to present to counter the prosecution's case?
I do have one thing. You guys said Bovine. I blackmailed him or something. Is that what you guys were saying?
Yes, we have a quote from Bovine claiming that you would not be their coach anymore if he didn't vote yes for you.
First of all, he was the one that stated that. I did not threaten him in any way, and there's no evidence of that. So I admit that's all lies.
Okay. All right. We're at the conclusion. We're at the stage where we're about ready to conclude this quick hearing. I will turn it over to the prosecution to make their closing statement.
I would just like to take a note that it was agreed on that these are a textualized version of previously unspoken rules of the Torb community and standards that all other members of the community hold themselves to. And previously, this is a member that has been in previous dispute and have actually been excommunicated by the community in the past due to his actions. And I would expect that he would know how to act and present himself as a member of the community, especially following complete disregard for the rules previously. We allowed him back into the community, but he has clearly shown that he does not want to be in this community or does not want to act as a wholesome member of the community. And And I would also like to point out that just because someone hasn't been banned for abusing a bug, that does not mean that it should not be a bug that is being abused. And also, how can he be a member of a Torbjorn community if this man has not even played Overwatch for an entire week? He has said that he is taking a break from the game. Why should he be a Torbjorn member if he does not even play Torbjorn? That's it for my closing.
Okay. The defense, please make your closing statement.
Okay. When I told my sister about the spot, I did not know it would be a violation. And if that's truly breaking part of the rules, I'm deeply sorry about that. But that was not those weren't my intentions.
Okay. Is that the end of your closing statement?
Also, yeah, these rules weren't present before the case, so yeah, that's all.
Okay. And then usually the prosecution gets one other chance to do a kind of a rebuttal to the closing statement if you'd like.
No, I don't have anything to say.
Okay. So, as the judge here, all I do is try to make sure that the evidence is presented in an orderly fashion, and I must commend both sides for doing this without laughing at any point in time. I have posted into the Discord all the members of the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community, and with the exception of Landis and Monika, I will turn it over to the jury of your peers to vote on whether there has been an infraction, number one, and number two, if there has been an infraction, whether what the punishment should be. The court's recommendation would be either removal from the Wholesome Torb gang community or probation for the next 2 weeks. So I will turn it over to the jury for final resolution. Please react and vote on my post to the Wholesome Torb gang.
Can we get clarification on what voting for nay would mean and what
Yeah,
voting
I
for
don't know.
yay would mean?
Whoever posted the first yay or nay, please clarify. I think that was open, perhaps.
I put nay to say like no, you cannot stay.
I put yay for he can stay.
How many votes is this out of?
It's out of all the members of the community that
13.
minus Landis and Monika, of course.
I was gonna say I didn't for now.
Monica and Landis has both voted.
I took my vote off.
There we go. Just wanted to make sure.
Do I get 2 votes because I'm the owner of the server?
No, you only get 1 vote.
Oh.
Maybe your vote counts
It's
as
abuse of
half.
power.
How can you guys do this without laughing, by the way?
I've been laughing this whole time!
I'm taking this incredibly seriously.
You just mute your mic, dude.
That's what I've been doing.
I'm trying so hard not to.
I don't know how I'm keeping this stream
Please
working.
keep this serious. This is a serious case,
Yes,
okay?
yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. This is a North American matter. Thank you, Mr. Europe. You've been removed from this meeting.
Your case has been made. Is it okay for Monica to add more in general chat?
Sure. Yeah. Hey, we'll turn it over to your peers to decide, and then based upon your peers' vote, then I will render a verdict based upon what they voted. All right. as of this coming to the top of the hour, the hearing is completed, and we will turn it over to the peers to decide Monika's fate and whether he gets to stay in the Wholesome Torb gang community.
How much
Trash
time do
can
we get?
voted and is not in the community.
Excuse me?
How
Trash
much time do
can
we get?
voted and is not in the community.
Oh, Trash Can voted and he's not in the community.
Yep.
He should be. He is.
He is.
Oh, my
Oh,
screenshot
he
may
is.
have.
I'm just blind.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It's so dark against the background.
Oh yeah, the purple.
Is there a time limit? Because maybe everyone won't vote.
Let's give it till like 4:05.
It's 5:58 for me.
So
Wait,
7 more
we have-
minutes.
We don't even have half the people who voted.
I don't
By the way, this is. As
Maybe
a
even
side
more
commentary,
will come.
this is the most amount of people I think that have watched Loki stream at one time.
You ain't wrong.
Loki only needs one more follower and he gets affiliate, so no one follow him because he's monetizing a video.
Let me go unfollow him real quick. Oh wait, can't unfollow someone I never followed.
Omega.
Landis could be voting for you, Loki, or following you, and you have your 50.
Oh, Natter posted it inside of his Discord. And on his team's Discord. Okay.
I posted it in my Discord.
Two follow.
Yay! Oh god.
Wait, where did he post? Oh, he did. He actually posted it. Oh my gosh.
I'd say I'd be willing to let Monika stay if he wrote a formal apology and spoke it to the stream.
You know, I would be down for that too.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
Monika,
unconvinced. The moment when Monika tried to justify their bug abuse was when I wanted to kick them out.
Hey,
look,
that's
you have 50
very
followers.
violent.
It's a figure of speech, Monika.
Wait,
Should we
hey,
display
hey,
this
Loki,
on stream?
I would
Yeah,
never hurt
display that
anyone
on
in this
stream.
lobby.
Loki, display that on stream.
I'm about to.
Okay.
Hey Natter, I just want you to know I love you.
Okay, so
no. That is like 50 followers, and then you just post this. Oh, mega, dude.
okay, so
So betrayed.
Clip it, clip it.
He loves me too.
No! He did not! He wasn't prepared.
So it appears that there is a proposal on the table, from one of the members. Max, what is your proposal? And so that Monika can make an informed decision on whether he wants to accept the proposal.
If Monika writes a formal written apology and speaks it aloud to the stream, then I will forgive his past transactions as long as he also agrees to never participate in bug abuse and also tries to keep an open mind about the feelings of the other members and how he might need to change his behavior depending on how he makes the other members feel. Because all in all, we want to have a positive experience in this community, and as long as we're willing to grow and change, then I feel like there's no issue.
Okay. Mr.
I
Prosecutor, Mr. Prosecutor, is that what your clients would like as far as a way to resolve this matter?
Yes, we would definitely be open to this resolution.
I will turn it over to Monika to let him decide whether he wants to use that as the
I refuse.
You refuse? Okay. If that's the case, then we will just have to wait until the votes are tallied, and we will make a decision on his membership at that time.
I love you, Natter. Natter.
Wait, Loki, don't look in his Discord. Don't look in the general chat of Nader's Discord.
I've been looking at it on my phone because I can't really use my desktop Discord right now.
Okay. At this time, this hearing is concluded, and we will wait until final votes are tallied. I believe there's 3 more minutes before that is the end of the time for the votes to be tallied. If there is a deadlock, then we will have to throw the case out, and Monika's membership will be retained.
Wait, how many minutes? 2 left?
We have 2 minutes left now.
Wait, where did you post it, Ethan? What did you post?
What?
I don't trust you.
Oh, looky here, I'll send it.
Natter seems to want a formal apology.
I love you, Natter. I'm sorry. I finished your May video.
You're just spreading the truth. You don't need to apologize.
The best part was that Daddy was Landis.
Bug abuse makes poor players better. Easy SR by Monika.
That's toxic. I removed my vote from yes.
That is
to nay.
toxic.
No!
Yo, that was presented after the court. You can't just.
After the court!
No, T allowed it. Remember when you said keep me, dudes? I asked T if that was okay, and he said yes. So that means my points are okay as well until the vote is concluded.
I mean, it's not even Max's points. Like, it's Monika talking for himself.
That's
you want to
true.
dig your
I'm
own
just
hole? Like, that's up to
presenting.
you.
Just so that stream has context here, let
Is
me
it
put it up.
4:05 now?
There's according to my clock, I have 1 minute left.
Okay.
This is new evidence that just happened inside of a lounge chat.
Still
Today
showing
at
it?
4:04. Yep, still showing it.
I have 404 still. Oh, it's 405.
405.
So, as of 405, the jury has returned its verdict of 4 votes nay to 2 votes yay. So that means that I apologize, Monika, that you have been excommunicated, from the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community.
No.
I'll accept
You
it.
tried so hard to type that.
Are you, that will be.
I think
as far as any other sentences and times, it has been spent on time served as is, and so this matter is now concluded. The Torbjorn gang community, the Wholesome Torbjorn gang community, I will refer to them on whether Monika's membership can be reconsidered in the future. But otherwise, the court's involvement is now over and concluded.
I would suggest to listen to Natter
As
to do a formal apology, Monika.
Yeah, as a community, I would like to present Max's previous offer as the one and only way for Monika to be welcomed back into our Wholesome community. I don't know if you guys would agree with this, but I would like a formal apology from Monika. Otherwise, I think that we can keep the verdict as is.
Wait, you guys want me to apologize?
Okay, I want to specify that
Well,
it needs to be a formal written apology that also promises that you will never abuse bugs again and will try to improve how you act towards other members.
As a Torb main, I can never bow my head. I'm sorry, but I deny.
Well, unless you reconsider in the future, I think you are officially permanently excommunicated from our community. I'm sorry. But as they say, get the fuck out. I've removed your role.
And I just
Will
got
do.
that live too. It just disappeared.
Okay, I will turn it over to Open Namdimwin as the CEO, a commissioner of 5280 Esports, and that will be the that will be the conclusion of this whole process.
Can I say one thing though?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was some easy SR.
Alrighty. So for the final verdict, I vote to completely remove the Torb gang, Wholesome Torb gang community, as it has caused divide in our community between members voting against each other despite not breaking rules, despite members just saying excommunication and taking things way too seriously.
Excuse me, I would like to see your evidence backing members voting against each other with no rules being broken, as our only votes have been made against Monika, who has just now been sentenced as guilty on breaking these rules.
I object to Open's points for Open removed my role with no prior warning.
Well, I deleted the role. Course closed. Case closed.
You can't.
You can't just delete the role, dude. You can't just delete what we've built, what we live for.
That was so dramatic how I left. It was just like, you can't, and then I'm gone.
Sounds like we gotta bring our class action against Howl Discord now.
we gotta. Our next court is against Open, and if he should have as much power as he does. Stay tuned next time on the Torbjorn High Court.
This is so stupid. I love this.
I have renamed the role.
Okay, stream is over. I'm ending it now, so that when next drama doesn't happen. Thank you all for coming out, I guess.
Kind of
Oh,
disappointed you
Nader,
didn't
I
end it
love
on my
you.
drill.
I love everyone.